After what turned out to be a very late night of celebrating Canada Day, our Vanniversary, and perhaps most importantly, the successful completion of our year-long quest to visit every province and territory in the country, we decided that a slower-paced recovery day was in order. Now, you may recall from our previous installment that we were offered a free breakfast at the inn where we had parked for the night. Well, I can tell you that we slept right through it. As a result of our patriotic overindulgence the night before, we finally awoke around 11, feeling foggy and stiff. Knowing that we needed some caffeine and fresh air, we filled our travel mugs with coffee and decided to do some exploring on foot for a change. We checked out some of the shops, chatted with a local chainsaw artist, and even visited the Charlottetown Confederation Museum. If you're into history, this museum is an absolute must-see. They've done a fantastic job of making a seemingly dry subject interesting and entertaining. Next, feeling refreshed, we hopped back in the van and began the short journey to the beach. But not just any beach. We were on our way to Basin Head, where they say the beautiful white sands are known to sing when you walk on them. Basin Head, also known as the Singing Sands Beach, is located on the eastern point of Prince Edward Island near the town of Surrey. Considered by some to be the best beach in Canada, this tourist attraction has been drawing a lot of attention from visitors for decades, and can be quite busy during the summer months. Knowing that we were looking for a more relaxing experience, one of the locals we spoke to recommended that we aim to be there for the early evening, after most of the crowds have cleared out. When we arrived, it was peaceful and quiet, with only the sounds of the ocean and wind. The perfect setting for our much-needed recuperation, and the perfect conditions to hear the mystical song of the sand.
It's loud!
Well, as it turns out, the singing is more of a squeaking or a chirping, but nevertheless, we really enjoyed dragging our feet and listening to this tiny natural wonder.
Regular sand doesn't do that? Well, I've never sat in the sand and done this.
Yeah. There are a number of different theories as to exactly what causes the sand to sing, but they all seem to point to vibrations produced by the friction between the various grains. There are other beaches and dunes in Canada and throughout the world with reports of similar phenomena, and by comparing them all, it would appear as though the size and shape of the sand grains, the silica content, and the moisture level all play a part. Eventually, we stopped dragging our feet and continued on down the beach in search of sea glass and shells.
Oh, you're crazy. Lift up your shorts. You're getting Oh wow. It's alive.
Yeah. Stick his head out. There he is. Cool, eh?
Yuck! I can't do it. You gotta wash your hands.
It's so cool!
It is very cool, but you're touching it. Ew, don't touch it even more. Like, look at them all. What are they? Like, look at all the little ones.
Oh, yeah.
Growing. You're infected now. You're gonna have them grow all over your body.
There you go, guys. Back where I found you.
That's the glass that was in our shit. Like, look, I dropped everything.
You dropped everything?
By mistake.
Okay.
I was focused.
Yes, you were.
Jellyfish, you think? Oh!
Oh yeah, that's definitely a jellyfish.
I've never seen a jellyfish before.
Cool, eh? A lot cooler if he was swimming and not dead.
Yeah, right,
But
yeah.
still very cool.
It's a real starfish.
On the back of a crab. Literally the back of a crab.
Oh, that's awesome.
Look at it through the sun through it.
Oh wow. How sweet.
My masterpiece.
Good job. Beautiful.